See, okay. Yes, here you are, Sarah. Very glad to see you. How are you doing?
I'm okay, and you?
Oh, good, thank you. I'm okay. So I'm always glad that students are smiling and are happy. So it's very good. So let's start sharing the screen. Окей. Так, Арианна. И что нам лучше? Рабочий стол, окно. Общий. Okay. Maybe like this. Okay. Арианна, вы с нами? Что-нибудь видно?
Видно.
Да.
Okay, actually, yes, from beginning. Today we are going to speak about shopping, and this is the book file 4A, and we are going to speak about the present perfect tense. And if we are lucky, the presentation will start now from the first slide. Okay, let us wait a little. Doesn't work. Maybe now. Okay, do you see now? Видно сейчас презентацию?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Some problems. Need to go on, but it doesn't move. Что-то все подвисает сегодня. Okay. So this is the first slide of the presentation, and I would like you to look at the pictures here. And in the pictures, you can see the names of different famous worldwide brands. And actually, they are global chain stores. So you see chain store. Chain, the Russian for chain is цепь. What's the Russian for chain store? Because in Russian, we have another image. How can we translate chain store?
Цветные магазины.
Сетевые магазины, yes. You see, there is a difference in images. In English, chain, this is like цепь, in Russian, сеть. Okay, and if we look at these, the names of these brands, let us remember what they sell. What do these chain stores sell?
Clothes.
Yeah.
Clothes, some
Shoes.
Shoes, okay. IKEA, for example, what do they sell? Do they sell clothes?
Мебель, furniture.
Furniture, yes.
Furniture, yes.
And in picture 2, what is shown in
Apple.
picture 2?
Morning.
Yes. They sell, what do they sell? Apple Store, what do they sell?
Technics.
devices. Yeah.
Devices, yes.
Yes. So some iPads, iPhones, and so on. Okay. And the body shop.
Cosmetics.
Okay. Body care things.
Makeup.
Makeup, yes, you're right. And in picture number 6, what kind of symbol is it? What kind of
Nike.
brand? Nike, yes.
Nike.
This is, and what do they sell? Nike.
They sell sports and
Track shoes.
sports clothes
Yes.
items.
I see. Sport goods. Good. And do you know, the question is, do you know which country they started in? The country they started in?
Nike.
Oh, yes, Nike, for example. Which country?
America.
Sorry?
America. Maybe.
America. Most of them started in America, like Apple brand, IKEA, for example.
IKEA and H&M, it's Sweden.
Sweden. In Scandinavia. Interesting. And do you know anything about Zara?
Mexico.
Mexico, looks like. Okay, we'll speak about Zara today a little bit later. And the question, do you have them, these brands in our country? Do we have these brands?
Yes.
Which of them?
Yes.
Which of them?
Nike,
I don't think.
Zara.
I think everything but Uniqlo and the Body Shop, I think.
IKEA.
Yes. I see.
I
Do we
don't
have
see- I don't
do we
see
have
IKEA.
Yes, we have IKEA in Almaty.
Where is it?
I'm not sure where, but I'm pretty sure that there is in Almaty.
I know that there are some goods from IKEA brand are sold in some shops in Almaty, but I'm not sure about. I haven't seen the specialized store. Okay, but anyway, they are famous brands and they produce high quality goods. And the question is, do you prefer shopping at chain stores or at independent shops? What is better? For example, you go to H&M and buy clothes, or you go to several boutiques. What is better for you?
Chain store.
Why?
For me.
Why?
Because they have a lot of clothes and you always have a choice.
Okay, yes. And there are clothes of different sizes, and so you may choose which suits you. Okay, so let's move to the next slide in here. So we have, we start speaking about clothes, and the question is, what is your favorite clothes brand? Clothes brand. Some students say H&M. I see. Some students say Louis Vuitton, but when I ask them, can you afford buying Louis Vuitton brand? They say, no, I can't. So,
Oh my God.
because it's very expensive. H&M, I see. Other preferences? Sorry?
Massimo Duty.
I see. Okay.
It's not very expensive. It's not very cheap.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I see. Okay. And if we look at this slide, you can see the logo of famous brand Zara. And the question is, have you ever been to a Zara store?
Yes, I have.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yes, Zara stores are everywhere, in every just mall, shopping center, even in Almaty. And today we're going to speak about the origin of this brand. And if we move to this slide, we can see the picture of the person who is behind this brand. His name is Amancio Ortega. Amancio Ortega, and let us read the story and answer some questions and focus on some grammar details. So, Malika, will you start reading, please?
You probably have, because it's one of the fastest growing chains in the world. The person behind Zara is Amancio Ortega. He is the richest man in Spain, but very few people know his face. There are only 2 official photographs of him, and he rarely gives interviews. Also, he is a multi-millionaire man. He doesn't look like one. He doesn't like wearing suits or ties, and prefers to wear jeans and a shirt.
Okay, so you can see that I've highlighted some verbs in green. Is, know, are, gives, doesn't look, doesn't like, prefers. What kind of tense is it? Grammar tense.
Present simple.
Present simple. Yes, when we speak about things which are true now, usual things which happen every day. And there are some words I've highlighted in yellow, like suits, ties, jeans, and shirt. Oh, what are these words about?
Clothes.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Do you know suits? What does it mean, suit?
Costume.
And tie.
Галстук.
We know jeans, and what is shirt?
Футболка.
Рубашка. Футболка, t-shirt, да, а это рубашка. Okay, and so are there any words that we don't understand here? I think multi-millionaire businessman is just clear.
Yes.
Yes, fastest growing chains, быстро растущая сеть магазинов. Okay, and we have a look at the questions at the bottom of the slide. So, Sarah, will you read the first question, please?
Who is Amancio Ortega, and what is unusual about him?
So, will you please answer the first question?
Amancio Ortega is the richest man in Spain, and he is a multi-millionaire businessman.
And how is he connected to Zara? How is he connected with Zara brand? Who can help us? Yes.
He owns Zara chains.
Yes, you're right. Okay. And the second question, Ali, will you answer the second question?
What is unusual about him? He's a multi-millionaire businessman, but he doesn't like wearing suits or ties. He prefers jeans and shirts.
Yes, so this is unusual about him. Okay, and if we move to the next slide, let us read the next portion of the text, and let's listen to Ariana, please.
When he was young, he worked as a shop assistant in clothes store, but he always dreamed of having his own business. In 1963, he started a small company which made women's pajamas. In 1975, at the age of 40, he opened his first clothes shop in La Coruña, a small city in northwest Spain, and named it Zara. Now you can find Zara shops all over the world, from New York to Moscow to Singapore. So why is Zara so successful?
Okay, the words which are highlighted in green are was, worked, dreamed, started, made, opened, named. So what do they have? Past simple, yes. We use past simple when we describe some events that happened in the past, and we know that when they happened, they are not connected with the present. And the word which is highlighted in yellow is pajamas. So the meaning of this word is clear. I would like to pay attention to pronunciation, pajamas, and this word is used in plural. Like in Russian, we use брюки, джинсы, but in Russian this is pijama в единственном числе, and in English this is pajamas. It's used in plural form. Okay, and so there is the name of a job here, a shop assistant. What does it mean? How can we translate this? A shop assistant.
Консультацию в
Консультация.
магазине.
It's mostly like продавец, да? То есть ассистент, который вас встречает в магазине. Ну, консультант, может быть, продавец. Okay. And so I think the rest is clear. And the questions. Let's listen to Anya. The first question here, please.
What was his first job? He worked as a shop assistant in the clothes store.
The next one, Ilyar.
When did he open the first Zara shop? In 1975, 14 age, he opened his first clothes shop in La Coruna, a small city in northwest Spain. It named Zara.
Okay, and Nastya, please.
Where the Zara shops now? You can find Zara shops all over the world.
Okay, even in Almaty. Okay, and if we move to the next slide, we can see the last part of the story. And Nastya, read it, please.
The main reason is that Zara reacts incredibly quickly to the latest designer fashions and to produce clothes which are fashionable but and inexpensive. Zara can make a new line of clothes in 3 weeks. Other companies normally take about 9 months. Take clothes also change from week to week, so customers keep coming back to see what's new. It produces 20,000 new designs a year. And none of them stay in the shops for more than a month. So if you've seen a new jacket or skirt you like in a Zara store, hurry up and buy it because it won't be there for long. А у меня звук пропал.
Да, мы молчим просто.
Нет, говорят.
Ага, окей. Связь восстановилась, окей. So we have the words highlighted in yellow: clothes, jacket, skirt. What's the meaning of jacket? How can you translate jacket?
Кофта.
Пиджак.
Кофта, пиджак, куртка, да. And skirt, girls know. Юбка. And the verb which is highlighted in green here is have seen. You've seen, have seen. Who knows what kind of form is it? Have seen. Что это за форма грамматическая?
Present perfect.
Present perfect, yes. Okay, I'm glad that you remember this. The present perfect tense here shows that the action was happened somewhere, but we don't know when it happened. Okay, and if we look carefully at the text, we can see latest designer fashions, дизайнерская мода, designer fashion. And fashionable, it's clear, but inexpensive. Inexpensive is the opposite of expensive. Дорогой, inexpensive, недорогой. Yes? And here, customers keep coming back. Who are customers? Who are they?
Посетитель.
Клиент.
Посетители, клиенты. Yes, you're right. Okay, and the question here, Malika, will you read the question and answer?
What are the secrets of Zara's success? Zara can make a new line of clothes in 3 weeks, and produces are fashionable and inexpensive.
Yes, you're right. These are the secrets of Zara's Success. Okay, and if we move to the next slide, we can find the pictures of different kind of clothes, different items. And our task is just to remember them and to match the pictures and the names of the clothes. For example, if we look here in this picture, we can see singular clothes, which are normally used, can be used in singular. Предметы одежды, которые могут использоваться в единственном числе, если оно в единственном числе представлено. For example, the first line here is a dress. It is used with the indefinite article a. То есть это исчисляемые существительные, и они могут использоваться с неопределенным артиклем a. And address is picture number
4.
4, yes. What do you think of the next line? This is a top, a top. Which picture is it?
6.
Actually, many of these pictures can be called like a top, but a top is верхняя часть, вот там кофточка какая-то, да? So in this set, this is number 1. A skirt, which number is a skirt?
14.
Yes, you're right. 14 is here. A shirt.
6.
It's 2.
It's 2. Yes, red.
Ah,
Yes, a belt. A belt is here. Which number is belt?
17.
17. You're right. And if we, okay, a t-shirt.
6.
Yes, you're right. A sweater.
3.
3.
Yes, pay attention to the pronunciation. In Russian, we say, in English, sweater, sweater. And it originated from the verb to sweat, потеть, so sweater, okay? Suit, a suit.
9.
9.
Number 9, yes. A coat, here, a coat.
16.
Number
16.
16. Okay, then we have a tie. A tie is here. It's to the right, but there is no number. Do you see the tie?
Yes.
This is
Number
blue and red color. Okay. And then there is a scarf. Which number is a scarf?
19.
Yes. Then we can see a tracksuit.
8.
8, yes. You see, suit, костюм, track, беговая дорожка, спортивный костюм, a tracksuit. Okay, a jacket.
15.
15. This is, it can be жакет, it can be куртка, кофта, yes, верхняя одежда какая. Okay, then a hat. A hat is what number? Yes, a hat is 21, and a cap.
22.
Кепка, бейсболка. And here the last line is a blouse. Is a blouse.
7.
7. Да, блузка, кофточка женская. And in this slide you can see the items which are normally used in the plural form, во множественном числе. And the first line is pajamas, and pajamas is number
10.
Number 10 here. Okay, we can also see trousers.
11.
11. Yes, then jeans.
12.
12.
Then there is what? Shorts. Which
5.
number is that? Number 5.
5.
Okay. And here shoes in this picture. Shoes.
23.
24.
24. This is мужские туфли. Shoes can be also туфли женские, yes. Then boots.
23.
23.
Yeah. Boots, ботинки. Actually, here in this picture, we can see high boots, сапоги, то есть высокие ботинки. Then there is trainers.
25.
Yeah. Sometimes they're called sneakers. American for them is sneakers. Okay. Then socks.
18.
18.
And tights. You can see tights here in this picture. What is tights?
13.
13, yes. От слова tight, плотно прилегающий. So tights, колготки плотно прилегающие. So let's remember these words. It's very good that we revise them. And there are some verbs which are normally used with clothes. So the task is to match the pictures and phrases. The first line is get dressed. Get dressed. Which picture illustrates this verb?
3.
Picture 3, yes. She's getting dressed, yes, here. Then wear a black hat.
2.
Yes, wear, носить одежду. Take off her boots. Take off.
5.
5, take off, снимать. Then try on a dress.
1.
1, примерять, and put on her coat.
4.
Number 4, надевать. So we should remember, like, so wear, носить, try on, примерять, put on, надевать, and take off, снимать. То есть разные глаголы используются, да? Ну, в принципе, по-русски надевать, снимать. Put on, take off, and get dressed, одеваться. Okay, and here you can see several questions. Let us revise the clothes items. So, Sarah, the first question here. Read it, please, and answer.
What did you wear yesterday?
Do you remember?
Actually, no.
Okay. So, who remembers? Who can help us?
Tracksuit, as always.
You wore tracksuit. Okay. I see Ariana. Question number 2.
What are you going to wear tonight?
Any ideas?
Maybe
What?
Pajama?
Pajamas. Okay, pajamas. Okay, Malika, the next question.
What were the last clothes you bought?
Do
I
you
don't
remember? You don't remember? Who remembers? Who can say the last clothes you bought?
Socks.
Socks. Okay, yes. Nowadays people buy such things like small items. Okay. Anya, the next question, please.
What's the first thing you take off when you get home?
Do you remember this? Shoes, yes. In our country, people take off shoes when they come into somebody's home. Okay, Ilyar, the next question.
Do you always try on clothes before you buy them?
Try on clothes. Примеряете ли вы всегда одежду, когда покупаете? Try on.
No.
Do you? No?
I buy size S.
And it suits you. И он вам подходит.
Yes.
Okay, it's very good that you know your size. Okay, and the next question, Nastya.
How often do you wear a suit? I don't wear a suit, and I never.
I have never worn.
Yes, I have. Yes.
Okay, I see. Nastya has never worn a suit. What about gentlemen, Ali and Ilyar? How often do you wear a suit?
I mean, it depends.
Okay, what does it depend? Yes.
I mean, close to summer is always like a lot of мероприятия. Как будет, я забыл?
Events.
That's why I wear suits all the time. That's when the most time when I wear suits.
I see. What kind of events do you mean? Family events or some school, university events? What do you mean?
It's mixed, you know, a lot of family events and a lot of a lot of friends have their birthday in summer, so we meet up.
I see, yes. When people go to some formal event, they should wear a suit. Okay, good. And so if we move to the next slide, we can see a chart, and we are going to listen to people who are being interviewed about Zara store, and we should complete the chart with the information. You can see here we are going to listen to two women, woman 1 and woman 2, and there are 5 questions. Have you ever been to a Zara store? When did you last go there? Where? What did you buy? And are you happy with it? Happy here, доволен ли ты, довольны ли вы этим приобретением? And so we are going to listen twice and try to remember what these people answer. And so we need to go back and switch on the sound. Нужно включить звук. Так. Okay. So let's try to do this now. Что-то у меня сегодня все зависает. Так, окей, добавить звук. Так, что это? Surprise, surprise. Так, еще раз. Так, ну звук добавлен. Сейчас мы попробуем. Ага. Включите, вы скажете, слышно или нет. Окей. Не надо. Слышно?
Нет.
Нет, не слышно.
Не слышно?
Нет.
Странно, там стоит уже вот значок, что должно быть слышно. Так, попробуем еще раз. Так, еще раз. Еще раз. Добавить звук. Так, теперь. Не отвечает. Так, сюда. Слышно?
Нет.
Что?
Вот
Слышно или
сейчас
нет?
что-то было. Давайте еще раз.
Да, что-то было. Еще раз нажмите.
Давайте еще раз.
4.2.
Да, слышно.
Слышно.
Excuse me, sir. I'm doing a... Sir? Excuse me, madam. Do you have a few minutes to
Sorry, I
answer...
really don't have time.
Excuse me? Could I ask you a few questions about Zara?
Yes, okay.
Have you ever been to a Zara store?
Yes, many times.
And when did you last go there?
About 3 weeks ago.
Where was that?
Here in London, in Oxford Street.
Okay, thank you. What did you buy?
A white jacket.
And are you happy with it?
Quite happy. I like the jacket, but the colour was a mistake. It's already dirty.
Oh, thank you very much for your time. 2. Hello, do you mind if I ask you a few questions about Zara?
How long will it take?
Only a few minutes.
Yes, all right then.
Have you ever been to a Zara store?
Yes.
When did you last go there?
Last Saturday.
Where?
In Paris.
What did you buy?
Just a scarf. I tried some trousers on, but I didn't buy them.
Are you happy with the scarf?
Yes, I like it a lot.
Okay, is everything clear?
Yes.
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 Actually, anyway, we are going to listen for the second time to listen.
4 point.
And now we'll look at the script here of these two conversations. And just to clear out all the details, еще раз послушаем, вы скажете, слышно или нет.
4.2.
Слышно?
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. I'm doing a... Sir? Excuse me, madam. Do you have a few minutes to
Sorry,
answer...
I really don't have time.
Excuse me. Could I ask you a few questions about Zara?
Yes, okay.
Have you ever been to a Zara store?
Yes, many times.
And when did you last go there?
About 3 weeks ago.
Where was that?
Here in London, in Oxford Street.
Okay, thank you. What did you buy?
A white jacket.
And are you happy with it?
Quite happy. I like the jacket, but the colour was a mistake. It's already dirty.
Oh, thank you very much for your time. 2. Hello, do you mind if I ask you a few questions about Zara?
How long will it take?
Only a few minutes.
Yes, all right then.
Have you ever been to a Zara store?
Yes,
When did you last go there?
last Saturday.
Where?
In Paris.
What did you buy?
Just a scarf. I tried some trousers on, but I didn't buy them.
Are you happy with the scarf?
Yes, I like it a lot.
Okay, these are the conversations. And here we can see, if we go back to this slide, we can see the questions, and let's try to answer the questions. Malika, what do you think of the first question? What did they say?
First question.
Yes, have you ever, I mean, what did woman 1 and woman 2 answer?
She has been to their store, and
Yes.
she
And woman. Okay, yes. The first woman has been, and the second woman, they both have been to a Zara store. Okay, what about question 2? Sarah, what did they answer?
The first woman was in Zara 3 weeks ago. Second woman was in Zara last Saturday.
Last Saturday, exactly, you're right. And where did they go to Zara, Ali? Ali?
Yes, I'm here. They went, the first woman went in London, Oxford Street, and the second woman went there in Paris.
Yes, in London, Oxford Street, this is a famous shopping street in London. There are a lot of shops there. Okay, and so the next question, let us listen to Arianna.
What did you buy? First woman bought a white jacket, and second woman bought a scarf.
Yes, okay. Anya, the next question, please. Are they happy?
First woman is glad because color is mistake. It's already dirty, and second woman happy.
Is happy with the scarf. Okay.
She like it a lot.
Yes, and if we go to the next slide, we can see that the verbs. Just a minute. That the verbs are highlighted in, which are highlighted in blue. So have you ever been and have been? This is the grammar form, which is called the present perfect tense, and this is about some life experience. The interviewer, the journalist, asks about Было ли это в вашей жизни? Был ли такой опыт в вашей жизни? It is not connected to any time, like it's like about has it been or hasn't been. Было ли это или не было? And the verbs which are highlighted in green, here we can use did go, was, did buy, tried, didn't buy. Here we have the past simple tense, простое прошедшее время. So the conclusion, I mean that if we speak about something which is not connected with some time in the past, we can use, if we speak about our experience, we can use the present perfect tense. То есть, когда мы говорим о том, что что-то было в нашей жизни, можно использовать the present perfect tense. But when we start speaking about the time and details of this event, we should use the past simple. Когда мы уже начинаем в деталях рассказывать об этом событии, тогда уже используется past simple. То есть вот здесь как раз эти вопросы есть. There are two questions at the bottom of the slide. Which question is about a specific time in the past? Which question?
When did you last go there?
Yes. And did you buy? What did you buy? And which question is about some time, experience in your life?
Have you ever been?
Да, то есть это уже не привязано к времени, а просто было или не было в вашей жизни. This is the main difference in the use of present perfect and past simple. And here, in this slide, we can see the form of the present perfect tense, форма этого глагола. The present perfect tense verb consists of two parts. The main verb is used in, if it is regular, we add ed, like work, worked. If it is irregular, we use the third form. Третья форма глагола используется, если он неправильный. For example, write, wrote, written, written. И перед ним используется вспомогательный глагол. We should use auxiliary verb. There are two forms of auxiliaries, like have or has. If we say he or she, we say, or it, we say, she has written, or he has worked. With all the other pronouns like I, we, you, they, we use have. То есть в третьем лице используется has, вспомогательный глагол, в остальных случаях have. And so the line which tells us where can we use the present perfect tense, когда используется это время, the present perfect tense is used to speak about past experience when you don't say when it happened. Используется, когда мы говорим о каком-то опыте в нашей жизни, когда мы не уточняем, когда это произошло. In the example here, I have bought 3 blouses at Zara store. Я купила 3 блузки в магазине Zara. So I don't say when, I just say that I have these blouses. То есть есть какой-то результат, вот они у меня в шкафу висят, я их когда-то купила, я не уточняю, когда это произошло. Здесь мы используем the present perfect tense. And the past simple is used to speak about a specific time, place in the past. Время past simple используется, когда мы говорим о каком-то конкретном времени или месте в прошлом. I bought a blouse at Zara last month. Вот у нас last month, фраза, которая нас относит к определенному моменту в прошлом, определенному времени, и поэтому здесь глагол должен использоваться во времени past simple. Okay, and so if we have a look at the chart which is given here, grammar chart. So I'm back, and so the present perfect tense, it is used mostly with such words as ever, когда-либо or never, никогда. And here you can see affirmative sentences, утвердительное предложение. Like, I have been to London, or the contracted form, сокращенная форма, I've been, or you have been to London. And you can see he has been to London or he's been to London. Here we have has, auxiliary verb. The negative sentence is formed with the help of the particle not. Частица not добавляется к вспомогательному глаголу have или has. И получается у нас I haven't worked in a bank. Я не работал в банке. I have not worked. Or he has not worked in a bank. He hasn't worked in a bank. Сокращенная форма. When we want to make a question, когда мы составляем вопросительное предложение, so we place this auxiliary verb before the subject. В этом случае вспомогательный глагол have или has ставится на место перед подлежащим. Have you worked in a bank? Yes, I have. Or no, I haven't. Or has he been to London? Yes, he has. Or no, he hasn't. Обратите внимание на то, что вспомогательный глагол используется в кратком ответе. Именно тот глагол, который в вопросе есть. Да? Вот начинается вопрос have you worked? И в кратком ответе yes, I have. Или has he been? Yes, he has. То есть вот так вот зеркально мы отвечаем на эти вопросы. And if we move to the next slide, we can see here some grammar exercise. So with the present perfect tense, the task is to write sentences or questions with the present perfect. And in the example sentence, we can see the verb be. Вот в примере у нас глагол be, и мы вспоминаем, как образуется present perfect с этим глаголом. Берется третья форма глагола be, это been. И в данном случае, поскольку у нас подлежащее he, то вспомогательный глагол будет has. И поскольку это вопрос, то вспомогательный глагол ставится перед подлежащим he. Получается, has he ever been there? То есть мы должны глагол использовать в present perfect. Okay, Malika, will you read sentence number 1?
Have you ever bought clothes from that shop?
Exactly, you are right. Okay, Sarah, please.
I haven't read the newspaper today.
Good. You remember that the verb read, третья форма читается, вернее, пишется так же, как и первая, но произносится по-другому. Read, read, read. Good. So, Ali, please.
What was the number of the question?
Number
Sorry.
Number three.
We have never been to the new shopping center.
Exactly, yes. Have never been. Good. Ariana?
Has your brother lived abroad all his life?
Good, you're right. Okay, so Anya, the next. Number 5.
They have gone to live in South America.
Уехали жить в Южную Америку. Окей, Ильяр. Number 6.
She.
Okay, we have the verb fly, летать. 3 формы этого глагола. Вспоминайте, пожалуйста. Fly, вторая flew, и третья flown. Fly, flew, flown. Мы берем форму flown, и перед ним какой глагол будет? Have или has? Мы говорим has, так, получается, что? She has. Yes, she has never flown before. Okay. Yes, Nastya? Number 7.
He hasn't met his wife's family.
Good, you're right. And Malika, the last line here.
Have you eaten in this restaurant before?
Good. So, very good. So you understand the structure of the present perfect tense. And let us move to the next slide, and we can see 3 dialogues, 3 conversations. And what is interesting in these dialogues is that the first sentence, the first question is used in the present perfect tense, because this is about just general experience of our life, but all the next sentences should be used with the verbs in the past simple, because this is the information about some specific time or specific place. То есть в первом предложении будет present perfect, а дальше уже, когда мы говорим о деталях этого события, используется past simple. So, Sarah and Ali, please, the first conversation. Read it.
Have you ever bought any second-hand clothes?
Yes, I have. I bought a beautiful white shirt for 150 pounds.
Yes, you're right. I bought. Okay, past simple. Okay, the next, please. Let us listen to Malika and Ariana.
Have you ever bought something when you...
Вы когда-нибудь покупали что-нибудь, которое вы потом не носили? Никогда не носили?
Have you ever bought something which you never wear?
Здесь тоже перфект должен быть. Which you have
never.
Третья форма wear. Как звучит? Wear, wore, worn. Which you have never worn.
Worn.
Yes, I have.
What did you buy?
I bought some sandals, but when I didn't like them.
Yes, you're right. This is past simple. Anya and Ilya.
Have you ever...
Вот у нас глагол have. Present perfect этого глагола будет как звучать?
Had.
Так.
Have you ever had an argument about clothes?
Илья.
А где это я?
Это самый последний вот квадратик, прямоугольник. Yes.
Это B, да, получается?
Да, B читайте.
Yes. Что там надо ставить?
Аня, прочитайте еще раз вопрос.
Have you ever had an argument about clothes?
Вопрос начинается со слова have. Have you ever had? Значит, он должен быть в кратком ответе, Илья. Yes, I... Ага. Вот Аня спрашивает, have you ever had?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have. Так. То есть Аня спрашивает, у вас были ли когда-нибудь споры из-за одежды? Вы говорите, да. И теперь вы говорите, мой брат взял мой свитер на пляж и испортил его. Здесь уже будет past simple. My brother
taking my best.
Нет, в past simple это неправильный глагол. Take в past simple какую форму имеет? Кто нам поможет? Took. Так.
My brother took my best sweater to the beach and...
Здесь у нас глагол ruin. Ruin. Это правильный глагол. Past simple. Как он будет звучать? And. Кто нам поможет?
Ruined it.
Ruined it. And ruined it. Yes. My brother took my best sweater. Обратите внимание, sweater. Мы по-русски говорим свитер, но по-английски sweater. Sweater. Okay. So this is the way we should use the past simple tense. And if we move to the next slide, if we are lucky to move to the next slide. Так, что-то как-то у нас не двигается. Ага, okay. So here we can see the story, the text about shopping online. Покупка онлайн в интернете. You can see that there are several gaps in the text, and the task is to complete the phrases with words from the list. The words are given above at the top of the slide. Account, account, in Russian the same, auction, basket, checkout, debit, delivery, item, next day, payment, website. Do we know the meaning of these words? Все ли слова понятны?
Yes.
Okay, what does it mean, basket?
Корзина.
Yes, корзина, delivery.
Доставка.
Okay. Who would like to read? Maybe Ali, you read the whole story. Start, please.
Okay. All major chain stores and many other shops sell online, and a lot of people prefer going to their website than the actual shop. The first time you see a site, you usually have to create an account where you give your personal details. Then you choose what you want to buy and click on each item. Everything you buy goes in your basket, usually at the top right of the page. When you are ready to pay, you click on proceed to
Перейти, да, когда
payment.
вы уже положили в корзину. Sorry?
Payment.
Payment. Перейти к платежам.
You then have to give the delivery address where you want them to send your things. You can usually pay extra for next day delivery. Standard delivery is sometimes free. Then you choose how you want to pay, for example, with a credit card or debit card, or with PayPal, and give your checkout details, for example, your credit card number and expiry date. Finally, you confirm your payment and receive a reference number and confirmation email. Then you wait. Many people also buy and sell things online at auctions sites like eBay.
Okay, great, very good. So if let's try to clear out the meaning of all the details here. So I think everything is clear, like delivery address, адрес доставки, куда должны прислать вам ваши вещи. And next day delivery, доставка на следующий день, you can pay extra. Вы возможно, будете платить за доставку на следующий день, because standard delivery is sometimes free. Потому что стандартная доставка, она часто бесплатная. And so you give your checkout details. What does it mean, your checkout details? How can you translate this? Checkout details.
Проверка какая-то.
Чек, то, что ты оплатил счет.
Ага, то есть, ну да, детали. То есть детали вашей оплаты, наверное, да, можно перевести. And we have credit card number, номер кредитной карты, and expiry date. What does it mean, expiry date?
Это день, когда заканчивается.
Когда приедет?
Нет,
карта.
Это когда заканчивается дата номера карты, имеется в виду.
Карта уже недействительна, да, крайний последний день использования карты. And confirm and confirmation. Confirm?
Подтвердить.
Подтвердить. And confirmation
подтвердить.
Письмо, подтверждающее, да, оплату. Okay. Yes, everything is. And what does it mean, auction site?
Сайт аукциона.
Да, какой-то.
Это как eBay, Amazon, AliExpress.
А что это значит, аукционные сайты?
Ну, ты выставляешь свой товар и можешь торговать, что-то такое.
Okay, auction site, yes. Good. So this is the story which is clear, and the home task will be to study the story and to retell the story looking at the camera and to shoot the video.
This story?
Yes, this story. Вот запишем видео с этим рассказом, который вы расскажете на камеру. Okay, and if we move to the next slide, we can see some the grammar task we should deal with after this class. The grammar task is given here on the site open.kazan.kz. Здесь на вот этом сайте записан так называемый курс МООК. Это курсы по разным предметам, которые в данном случае были созданы университетом Казну. И среди них есть курс английского языка Велшинтли для говорящих на казахском языке. То есть мы этот курс должны с вами посмотреть, часть этого курса и выполнить какие-то задания. И вот здесь вот показано, как на этом сайте, как зайти на этот сайт и как там зарегистрироваться. So, получается, что мы набираем open.kazan.kz, и вот такая страничка перед нами появляется, и вы видите, что здесь есть опция «Регистрация». Вот на эту кнопочку нужно нажать, и получается вот такая страница. Когда, нет, вернее, она не получается, сначала вы зарегистрируетесь, и в поле, где написано адрес электронной почты, вы должны внести свой электронный адрес корпоративный университетский, который заканчивается на liv.kaznu.kz. Вот список этих электронных адресов вы мне тогда присылали, и я отправила их в тестовый в центр, который занимается МООКом, и они вас внесли в базу. И вот с помощью именно этого электронного адреса вам нужно будет зарегистрироваться. И потом на эту электронную почту придет письмо, требующее подтверждения, и вы подтвердите и сможете зайти на этот курс. Когда вы зайдете, то вот там будет такой курс английского языка, вот с такой картиночкой. И надо будет нажать на «Посмотреть курс», например, и сразу выйдет несколько модулей. И там нужно будет найти модуль 6, Module 6, который называется Present Tenses, Perfect Tenses, перфектные времена. Нас интересует Present Perfect, и с Present Perfect там будет Lesson 1, первый урок. Именно только первый урок в 6 модуле. Если вы нажмете вот на этот флажок синий, который рядом с Lesson 1, например, то там выпадет меню, и вы увидите, что там 3 части. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. И после каждой части есть небольшой тест. Этот тест, да, вот эти части, что это за части? Это видеофрагменты. Вот таким образом, например, выглядит Part 1, начало видеофрагмента. И на этом видео будет на казахском языке преподаватель объясняет, когда используется Present Perfect, рассказывает в подробностях, и на английском, естественно. И вот показан какой-то фрагмент, диалог, девушки беседуют на кампусе по-английски, такой небольшой диалог, который иллюстрирует использование Present Perfect. И, значит, после этого видеофрагмента, вот это вот Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, 3 видеофрагмента, они небольшие, там 3-4 минуты. После каждого небольшой тест. Тест тоже маленький, 2-3 вопроса. То есть не сложный. Вам нужно будет посмотреть это видео и сделать задание в каждом из этих тестов. Так. И потом будет Task Lesson 1. То есть потом еще будет вот к первому уроку task, задание тоже посмотрите и сделайте пару упражнений. Они тоже тест там multiple choice небольшой, тоже где-то 3-4 задания. И exercise тоже 1-2 задания. Это не очень большое упражнение. После того, как вы все это сделаете, система почитает ваши баллы, насколько правильно вы все это сделали. И получится, вот вы нажмете на кнопочку «Прогресс». Вот здесь, видите, «Прогресс». И вы увидите вот такой бар-чарт, гистограмма. из столбиков, которая показывает ваши достижения именно по определенному тесту, определенному модулю. Видите, здесь около 100%. Если вы прокрутите вниз вот эту гистограмму, то там будет расшифровка ваших баллов по каждому модулю. Нас интересует, там, начиная с первого модуля, там у вас нули будут, потому что вы первый модуль не делали. И вот на 6-м модуле, как вот здесь у меня, 93%. Lesson 1, Present Perfect, из 14 13 правильных, это 93%. Вот. И, то есть у вас 2 оценки должны быть за первую часть Lesson 1 и за exercise task Lesson 1. У меня здесь тоже такой же балл, 93%.
Okay, is it grammar task?
Yes, this is the grammar, the grammar task that you should complete. I mean, I've created the task button at Moodle site. На Moodle есть вот это задание, вернее, сейчас я загружу это задание. И все, что вы сделаете на вот этом сайте OpenKazoo, you should make the screenshot. 2 screenshots. Сделайте скриншоты вот там, где ваше имя будет, да, и вот эта гистограмма, это первый скриншот, and the second screenshot will be with your result in percent, с вашими результатами, как вот здесь в процентах. То есть 2 скриншота вы сделаете, ставите в PDF и отправите на сайт Moodle, как обычное грамматическое задание. То есть писать ничего не надо, а сделать грамматические задания здесь в электронной форме. Okay, so this is the home task. So you see grammar you should complete on OpenKazoo set, and the video you should retell the text shopping online. So this is the home task. Так, домашнее задание. Okay. Так. And okay. So we are stopping the recording. Stopping the recording is остановить запись. Okay.